Hi, and welcome to another edition of Capture and Carry On. I'm Allison, and I'm here at the Lotte Hotel in Seattle, Washington. I just got done with a long day of flying, and I just got checked into my room, and I want to show you what a beautiful place this is. So first thing you see when you walk in this room is this gorgeous entryway. There's the mirror, a couple of nice big wardrobes. There's not a lot of room to back up to show you, but each of these has its own closet with a drawer and hangers. And over in this one, we have robes and some pretty decent slippers for two. So that's nice. Also, you're treated with this lovely Nespresso machine, which is my absolute favorite for making coffee at home and on the go. If you ever get a chance to stay in a place that has one of these, and if you don't have one yourself, it is quite a treat. Makes very decadent coffee. And then you have a selection here of different coffee choices and information about those. Also some lovely tea. And then down here, they've thought of everything. They've given us all the glassware we could need for different coffees, water, whatever, wine. It's always nice to have real wine glasses. There's a safe in the room, of course. A little mini fridge that has just my food in it, but it comes empty. And then there's some more storage over here if you have other things you need to put in. Also, they've provided some bottled water for us with their branding on it, a shaker, and ice bucket. So you can even make cocktails in here if you like. And then, of course, a wine key. So no need to bring your own. They have everything here. To my left when I first walk in, on the other side of that is this bathroom. This bathroom is absolutely stunning. So a lot of mirror finishes in here. I'm not actually facing the sink right now. I'm facing the opposite from the sink. And I just want to show you this archway that is mirrored. And there's a window above the sink that lets you to look into the bedroom and get light in. So now I'm facing the sink, and it's a double vanity with lots of amenities for you here as well. We've got a scale, which who wants that on vacation, right? But if you look at the other things that are in here, we have toothpaste, body lotion, makeup remover. There's a toothbrush, even a shaving kit, all kinds of things. There's, of course, a hairdryer and towels for you. But this is just the coolest thing where you can just get us all this natural light in here from the window. And you can also provide some privacy if you don't want anyone to see you in the bathroom. If I can figure out how it works. I think it's broken. Well, normally that would close the shades. I've done this before, and that's what it usually does. So this one must be broken. They repeated the archway again here with this mirror, and there's a little stool there for you to sit on. It might look like two stools, but it's just one with a reflection. Now you might be wondering where the toilet is, or the shower. Let me show you. Here's our big, spacious, beautiful shower with a shelf that has all the things you need for a shower, including your own little bath sponge. That's very sweet. And then we have the rain head shower head on the top as well as the side angle. So that's a very lovely shower. And, you know, just in case you're into it, you also have a mirror inside the shower so you can watch yourself take a shower if you want. But then come over to the door next to it to find the toilet. So here we are in its own room with a mirror, of course, because this place loves their mirrors. And this is the door. So if you're in here using the facilities, you can watch that too. So, you know, if voyeurism is your thing, or you just want to know what it looks like if someone were to watch you go to the bathroom, now you can. Okay, now we have come out of the bathroom and we're into the main living area. There's a pretty cool little coffee table here. I'm not sure why it's located right there, but it's probably a good spot for your luggage. And it's in front of this big mirror again with some cool artwork on top. Not nice uplighting there. That's a nice detail. And then you have the TV built into the next mirror next to it, along with a desk. And everything's live edge. Looks like marble. It probably is, or something extravagant. And then you have over here a sitting area with a little couch, another table and chair, and then a more comfortable, like club style chair. Yet another mirror. So this theme goes on throughout the room. And there's the fourth next to the bed. So this particular room is laid out different than ones I've been in the past. We have a nice big luxurious king size bed. It's super comfortable. I love the detail of the orange on the lampshades with the chrome. I think it's so beautiful. And also unusual with current design to choose the chrome over gold. You're seeing gold everywhere, but with the mirror and the chrome together, it's very nice. So really large, comfortable room. Every room is situated, as far as I've seen, on the outside of the building. So everyone has big windows. And these windows look out over to the city. So I am downtown. I believe this outer glass is just dirty. That's what you're seeing. But you do have a nice view. You're really close to the library here. In fact, if you can see between those buildings, there's the Puget Sound. See the water over there? So really close to the water. Also part of this hotel is attached to this church. I think it's a church. I need to do some research and get back to you on that. But this is a really cool old building that is situated in this hotel, and the hotel was built around it. And of course, there's a seagull on top, because if you're a seagull, where else would you be? So it's a pretty cool view here. It happens to be a sunny day in Seattle, and it's over 70 degrees, which is pretty rare. So that is the Lotte Hotel, one of the rooms. This is a corner unit, which is why it has this configuration. The other rooms that I've been in have the bed up against one of these mirrors, and then the TV is across from it. So it acts as more of a headboard. But in this case, they positioned it where the bathroom mirror, or window, I guess, is. You each have your own nightstand, of course, too. One thing that all hotels do that I really wish they wouldn't is they put these phones on the nightstand that take up a good chunk of it. That's not the biggest phone I've seen. I've seen much bigger, but it could be smaller. Like that phone. Why couldn't that be on the nightstand? Here's a little phone on a huge desk. And then here's a little table with a big phone. That doesn't make sense to me. I have a lot of stuff that I put on my nightstand. I have my glasses because I can't see in the morning without them because I wear contacts. I have a big water bottle. I wear a night guard. I know you wanted to know that, right? So I don't clench and grind my teeth. So that has to sit there as well. And then there's all the charging cables. Oh, my watch, that also charges. And yeah, I can do those over here at the desk, but I just don't understand why we keep putting these huge phones on these small tables. It's maybe just a me thing. I don't know. Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe you don't. I'll move on. I'm going to take you through the rest of the hotel at a later point when I can show you the hallways, the elevator, check-in desk, restaurant. It's absolutely gorgeous. You go up to the 16th floor to check in with this hotel, which I believe is the top floor. That's where the restaurant is as well. It's called the Charlotte, and I might be saying that wrong, but I believe that's how you say it, or maybe it's Charlotte. Anyway, someone can get back to me on that. Very, very good food up there. They have happy hour. They have live music a lot of times. You can order pre-made. Well, you have to pre-order, I suppose. Some chocolate truffles, and I think they have macarons that you can get here as well if you want a little treat while you're staying or something to take home as a souvenir. But we will also be going to Pike Market because you have to when you're this close and you're in Seattle, and we got to get a little bit of that smoked salmon. So I'll be seeing you in a little bit.